Hello, today I will explain the second automatic cognitive error or automatic thinking error called catastrophizing and uh, sometimes called also known as fortune telling, predicting, or jumping to conclusions, or exaggerating, simply amplifying or exaggerating. So it is sometimes more difficult to recognize or to discover this cognitive error because it is not such extreme as black and white thinking or all or nothing thinking. In the black white thinking, your case or your problem is changed to another problem. It is or white or black. So it is, you can discover it maybe more easy than catastrophizing. Catastrophizing is you take a very small thing, negligible thing, and you amplify it. And of course, it is theme sensitive. So people without OCD, uh, they have also such cognitive errors. Everybody have such cognitive errors, but uh, with OCD, it is theme sensitive. So they can have normal catastrophizing error or black and white thinking error, but it is very mild, so it is not a big issue. It is an error, but with theme, with OCD theme, if you have a specific theme, then this error will be the same. So catastrophizing or black or white thinking or any type of cognitive error will be amplified in itself, irrelevant, doesn't matter which error is that, but it will be magnified because of the theme, OCD theme. Okay. Yeah. So catastrophizing, you pick a small thing, a small dirt. There is dirt somewhere. Okay. But you see it bigger than its reality. Okay. And a very you will notice that this cognitive error have its theater in the future. So everything will be played in the future. You will one character of that, one criteria of that is overanalyzing, sometimes overthinking, what ifing. You say what if that will happen, what if that will occur, and like that. So watch out for what ifing and over analyzing, overthinking, unnecessary overthinking, unnecessary over analyzing. Okay. Of course, catastrophizing in the future is very important for OCD. OCD loves that to tell you that if you don't do the ritual, if you don't do your compulsion, you will be destroyed, you will be dead, someone will get hurt, one of your family, one of your lovers will get hurt, your son will get hurt. Okay. uh, uh, it doesn't stop to that, but it also predicts your inability to handle or to treat that, or uh, uh, to handle that in the future. So it is not making this small thing a big thing, a bigger thing, a bigger problem, and in the future, and it makes you overanalyze and overthink, but it also predicts that you will fail in dealing such problem, in handling dealing with such a problem or error. Okay. So it is not only making things worse, but it will also predict your ability to handle or to treat this thing will be also worse and catastrophic. Also, overthinking and overanalyzing uh, is very important for OCD. I mean, OCD loves that. Why? Because every small thought, when you overanalyze it, overthink, when you overanalyze it, overthinking it, then it will become bigger and bigger. And the more you are immersed in these thoughts and in overthinking and analyzing, these thoughts will become feelings. It will gradually, you will feel these thoughts. So it begins as a thought, and then it will be transformed to a feeling. Why? Because you are filling your brain with these thoughts. You are not only thinking but overthinking, overanalyzing. You are taking every possibility to prevent such danger, to prevent such a problem, to prevent such error, to prevent such bad thing that will happen in the future. But when you make so much connection to this problem and you overanalyze, then the brain will believe that it is the truth, that this is true. This thing will happen. When you believe that this is the truth, you will tend to more overanalyzing, more overthinking. When you do that, you will believe more in that, and the thoughts will become feelings, and flight or fight response will definitely kick in, and you will feel the danger. So you will reduce your choices only to the ritual. Or you fight or you flight. Okay? Or you reassure to yourself that such thing will not happen in the future. Okay? But when you are busy with reassuring to yourself that this thing should not happen in the future, and I should reassure to myself that this problem, this danger will not happen to the future, this this trying to reassure, this reassurance, this is a ritual. This will prove to the brain that these catastrophizing cognitive error is real, is true. So it will increase also. And you see it is a negative spiral that will reinforce itself. Okay, so when you get this thoughts, this automatic thought or automatic feeling that a problem will happen in the future, and now you try to reassure that this problem will not happen, everything you will do after that moment, trying to reassure, to get reassurance that such danger will not happen, everything that you will do is a ritual. It is a ritual. We say always, don't work for the OCD. Let the OCD do the work. So if you try to reassure to yourself, then you are doing the job of OCD. Let the OCD do this energy. Don't spend energy. Try to reassure yourself or assure to yourself that this tragedy, this thing will not happen. This catastrophizing will not happen. Okay. Uh, so this is the ritual. What should you do is first you should be aware that you are now catastrophizing, that you are doing this cognitive error. Be aware of that. Relabel it as reassurance, and then you can reframe it as catastrophizing error. Okay, by saying this is the I do not really want to make sure that this thing will not happen. So it is not me that try to assure me that this thing will not happen. It is the catastrophizing error. So it is not me. It is him. It is the catastrophizing error. And then stop with the ritual. Stop with the compulsion of try to reassure to yourself, stop with that, stop with the reassurance, and try to do something important to you, or your goal, or the task at hand, or what you were doing before entering of this trigger of cognitive errors. Okay, and I should say that uh, be aware of these cognitive errors, and challenging them or stopping the ritual is a skill. It is not something only cognitive. It is knowledge, cognitive, and you should do. It is a skill. Skill, doing, behaving. You should do. When you practice this skill of not doing what the cognitive error wants you to do, you stop doing what the cognitive errors want you to do. Reassurance or overthinking or overanalyzing. Try to remember, okay? When you stop that, then you are building your skill, you are reinforcing your skill, you are making your skill stronger. Okay, so keep repeating these skills until it become hard and fast and your own skill, and you can and it become easier and easier during the time. Okay, I also want to give you some example to explain more maybe what is the difference between cognitive error 1 and cognitive error 2. I mean black and white thinking and catastrophizing. Is that, let us say uh, you look to a door or to a desk or to anything, and then a thought enters your brain and it says, or a signal is sent to you and it says, this is dirty. So why someone was sitting here, so it is very dirty. And someone is sitting here do not imply that this place will be dirty, but because you have cognitive black and white thinking, then any zero or very small chance of bacteria or germ or dirt, it will be completely dirt, completely 100%. The dirt is everywhere. Dirt is everywhere. Okay, so dirt is everywhere. It is very dirty. I feel the dirt everywhere. It is black or white thinking. There was no dirt. Someone is sitting. It has nothing to do with the dirt. Someone sitting on this. Nothing to do. Okay, so you make it as completely dirty, and then kicks in the second cognitive error, the catastrophizing. Then you will begin to think, oh, in the future, oh, if I don't wash my hand or if I don't wash the desk now, one of my children, or maybe I will get sick, or I will catch this disease, I will catch this germ, or I will be also polluted or dirty, and I will get sick, disease, and maybe I will die. Maybe children will die, and so you are thinking now in the future. Now this is catastrophizing. Okay. So catastrophizing or predicting the future, from its name, it's get you out of the present moment to the future, and you will begin to overthink and overanalyze. So the best thing is to deal with that in behavior, and you stop the ritual and you refocus. So you first you relabel it as reassurance or uh, predicting the future, and then you relabel it as catastrophizing, and you say to yourself, in fact, I feel these signals, but it is not really me who want to do the ritual, want to do the assurance. It is the cognitive error. It is the cognitive error which let me see that these false views and these false predictions and these false messages, and then stop with that. So of course you should not talk a lot, maybe only in the beginning, only in practicing the first days, but later you should try to do the awareness of the so relabeling and then reattributing of that as quick as possible, and then you refocus to the task at the hand, or to what we were doing before the trigger of the cognitive error has happened. Or if refocusing to the task at hand is difficult, then you can choose any task that absorbs your attention or your focus. The most important thing is that you stop with over analyzing and overthinking, and but a very good step is to reattribute that to yourself, to reattribute that to the OCD, to the cognitive error, and not to yourself. Okay, it is very important, because as I have said many times, danger is not danger until it is attached to me, to I. The more you tell your brain that this is not me, I'm not doing that, I don't want that, really, in the real, I don't want that, it has happened to me. The OCD want that. The cognitive error want that. Catastrophizing want that. This thinking error is telling me, letting me feel this wrong feelings, false feeling. Okay, it is not me. So it is not me. Practicing this skill, it is not me, it is the OCD. It is not me, it is the cognitive error. It is not me, it is thinking error or catastrophizing. This will let the brain decrease the urgency of such thoughts and feeling. By practicing that many times, or 100 times, or maybe thousands of times with OCD clients, then your brain will understand the message. Okay, I will not send him these messages again, or I will decrease the frequency of sending these messages, because it has no meaning for him. He don't react, he don't act upon these messages, he don't do behavior, he don't do compulsion. This is the language of the brain. Then the brain will stop sending the messages, or he will decrease the frequency of sending the messages. Okay, thank you, and see you the next video.